only one stick of butter left. I wonder if there's a way I could stretch this to make more butter spread for these rolls. Today we're going to learn how to stretch butter with gelatin. Yes, that's right. We're going to take gelatin, add it to butter to make more butter. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is soften our gelatin in the milk. And I'm just going to stir that around. And you're just softening it, not dissolving it. We'll do the dissolving next. Okay, so we want to take our gelatin and we want to put it in this bowl set over a double boiler. My stove isn't on, but I do have this bowl set over very hot water. And we're going to dissolve the gelatin. And you can feel this with your fingers, just don't burn yourself, just to make sure that it is dissolved. Now I'm going to put my gelatin mixture into a clean bowl, and we're going to set this aside. And I'm going to wash this because I need to put my butter in it, so I will be right back. Okay, my bowl is now clean and it's still over the hot water. So I have my butter is cut into small pieces. The goal is to just soften the butter because we're going to beat it. You don't want to melt the butter. So you just soften your butter, don't melt it, and then when it's soft, make sure you take it off the hot water. Okay, so this might take a few minutes. I will see you guys when this is softened. Okay, so I have my milk right here, and I'm going to add my salt to it and my dissolved gelatin to it. So those are combined, and my butter did melt a little bit. I couldn't help it, so we'll see how this turns out. I'm putting my butter in my stand mixer, and I've got the whisk attachment. You could use a handheld mixer if you wanted. And I think I'm just gonna try to break up some of these clumps of butter still. Now if your butter is melted like mine, you could stick it in the refrigerator to try to firm it back up a little bit, but don't get it so that it's rock hard. We just need softened butter, and I think I might do that. Okay, so I ended up not putting my butter in the fridge. I think it's okay. So we're going to gradually pour our milk gelatin mixture into the butter mixture while we're beating it, and we're going to incorporate the milk into the butter. So this is the stretching part of the butter, and I'm curious to see how this tastes. So let's see. Focus on my face. Focus on my face. Okay. All right. So we're going to keep beating this until the milk is absorbed into the butter. So that might take a while. It doesn't say how long. I'm assuming a few minutes. And hopefully I did this right. All right. I'll see you guys when this is done. I wanted to show you what it looks like because I still have some milk that's not incorporated. And you can see down in there, you can see the milk. It's kind of working, but I've got milk that's not incorporated, so I'm doing it by hand because I think I can be more successful than the mixer at getting this in. And I bet if I still can't get this milk incorporated, if I put it in the fridge for a few minutes and let it chill up, I bet I can get it in there. Because my butter was melted, and the recipe specifically said, don't have melted butter. I really want this to work. I want to try stretched butter from World War II. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the fridge. Okay, so this has had time to chill, so let's keep going. I've got Dan with me.
Hey everybody. So I see you made a dinner roll.
I made dinner rolls, but what real thing I wanted to try out is this is stretch butter.
It's so weird looking.
It's butter that's been stretched with gelatin and milk. So Dan, try it out. So after you whip your butter and milk together, you just want to put it in a container and then stick it in the fridge until it's hard. So that's what I've done here. And as you can see, we did double our butter, or just about doubled our butter. And then we'll see how it tastes. So you wouldn't want to use this for frying or sauteing or greasing pans. This is just to be used as a spread. Give me a piece of that. That's not too shabby. That's actually pretty dang good. What do you think?
I don't taste like butter. It tastes a little diluted, but it tastes like butter. So it's stretch butter, huh? So this, I take it this is a Depression era recipe.
No. No, close, but no. This one comes from the Knox Gelatine book, and this is from 1943. So
Well, close.
this was a World War II recipe, and it would have been a way to stretch your ration butter. And I gotta tell you, if I didn't know that this was stretched butter or butter with gelatin, I don't think I would know the difference, to be
I would have
honest.
thought it was.
I would have thought it was just butter. So when I was making this, I was having a hard time getting all the milk to incorporate into the butter. And I think the problem was that my butter melted, and it shouldn't have. And also, I was using fat-free milk. I have a funny feeling that I would have had more milk incorporated had I used milk with fat in it. So maybe if you're doing this, go for whole milk. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but I have a funny feeling it will. And so what I had to do is I just had a little bit of milk that wouldn't go in, so I drained it off. But we did get an increase in butter, so this called for 1 stick of butter. But I don't think I would be able to tell the difference. We're using this up, Dan.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's butter.
Sit up. Look at the camera.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it tastes like butter. It looks like butter. It spreads, well, like butter.
Yeah. And what is nice about this is that it's right out of the fridge, but it's not super hard. You can still spread it. I like that.
Mhm.
I don't have to heat it up. I don't have to wait for it to warm up.
You know what they say, Molly?
Huh.
Quacks like a duck and walks like a duck. Probably duck. If it looks like butter, smells like butter, spreads like butter, probably butter.
You know, another thing is that after you get your milk and butter incorporated, it says you can add coloring to it. And I almost added a little bit of yellow food coloring because I was like, well, let's make this really look like butter, but I didn't. It looks like butter. It does have a faint yellow hue to it. And I used salted butter in this, and then I added salt to it. So you get a lot of salt.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, you can definitely taste the salt. It's not too salty, but you may want to watch that. Use unsalted butter if you don't like a lot of salt, or just leave the extra salt out. What a success!
Yeah, there you go.
Stretch butter from 1943 was a success. Look at that. So if you like this recipe and you want to see more vintage recipes like this stretch butter, then please subscribe and hit the like button. I upload new content every Wednesday and sometimes on Friday. And Dan and I are always here taste testing vintage recipes. I hope to see you next video.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.